Hello again. I wonder during this last couple of months if you've learnt anything new. I know that friends of mine some have been learning how to bake, some have been learning how to play a musical instrument, some have been learning a new language. People have been doing all kinds of creative things, and it's been quite exciting, and we've had the time and the opportunity. When you think back as children, our lives were punctuated with those special learning experiences. Those of us who are parents can remember all too well the first words that our child spoke, mummy or daddy. We can remember the first steps that they took as they learned to walk. We can remember when they first learned to ride that bicycle and how exciting that was. You know, for me, one of the greatest challenges as a child was something quite simple yet quite complex. How to tie my shoelaces. And that was a real challenge as a child, as just how to do that. Because it was all of that under and over and a loop here, loop there, and all of that sort of carry on. And, you know, it just seemed to take an age. And then it was never quite tight enough. And then as you get older, you realise actually it's not that complex. It's quite straightforward. But you know, one thing that always happened whenever I was a child, I can remember it quite clearly, was no matter how well you tied your shoelaces, during the day, something happened. Somehow, the ends of the shoelaces would find their way through the loops, so that when you came to actually undo them at the end of the day, well, you couldn't, because they were just all knotted up. And of course then would come the plaintive cry, "Mum, can you come and help me sort out my shoelaces? They're all knotted up." And Mum, because she had those nice long fingernails, was able to get out and slowly unpick the problem, and well, we were okay again till the next day. You know, as I've got older, the knotty problems haven't gone away. In fact, if anything, they've become far more complex and just as big a struggle to sort them out. In fact, many of the problems that I seem to face these days, I really do struggle to find the solutions to them. Of course, I realise now I should have just gone straight to Facebook, because Facebook is full of thousands of people that know the answer to everything. You only need to look at the responses to the coronavirus. Everybody knows best. And they're not shy in making their opinion known. So I could go to Facebook. Yeah, right, like I'm really going to do that. Trust the big issues of my life with people who, quite frankly, most of the time haven't really got a clue. I'd much rather turn to somebody who I know has got a clue, who knows me through and through, who knows all about me, who knows the issues that I face and my inadequacies to deal with them. In fact, very often when I'm going through a time of crisis, I hear a voice over my shoulder that says, "Come on, Dave, give it to Dad, let me help." And my Heavenly Father does exactly that. He takes the problem from me. Not that it goes away necessarily, but he takes it and alongside me begins to unpick it and help me find my way through it. To such a point where amazingly, wonderfully, it disappears altogether. You know, during this time of crisis, we're all facing all kinds of issues. It's new territory for many of us, and we're trying to pick our way through it and sort it all out, and we win some and we lose some. So if you're struggling today, if there are issues that you're facing and you're not quite sure just which way to turn, then why not turn to your Heavenly Father and let Him, along with you, just unpick the problems. He knows best. He made you. He knows how you tick. He can sort it out. We just need to let go and let God have His way. Why not give it a try? It all begins with a simple prayer. Help! And He's always right there. He's always listening. Speak to you again soon.